Hi, and welcome to another episode of Psychology Applied to Life and Work. I'm going to try and experiment with this video to see if there's interest in understanding what a fact is. Right now, there's a lot of hullabaloo, and people are disconcerted about the idea of facts and alternative facts. I think we can resolve this. It'll take more than one video to do it. I want to see if you are interested in it, and you can tell me that by sending an email to the address that will appear on this video from time to time. That'll be my email address. People are in a quandary. People are in a number of quandaries. What is a quandary? It's a very perplexing situation. It is distressing to be in a quandary. People in quandaries argue. Their blood pressure goes up. They fight. They disagree. People in quandaries get puzzled. They make mistakes. They can't figure things out. I have been working on resolving quandaries for many years, about 50 years. Now that I'm 75, I would say when I was about 25, I began a study with an instructor named Harry K. Weinberg, a Zen Buddhist who taught about how you could resolve these things. And I would love to share what I learned from him and what I've learned since with you, if you're interested. I'm going to start with a list of questions or statements, actually, and we'll be asking whether or not you think these are facts. I'm going to do a demonstration, and I'm going to then tell a short story. This is all by way of getting the ball rolling. It doesn't necessarily resolve anything in this video. But to get to the idea, and it's very important to know the difference between a fact and any other kind of information you may have. So here's a list of questions or statements. Are these facts, really? Laughter is the best medicine. Is that a fact? George Washington was the first president of the United States. Is that a fact? Sugar is sweet. Is that a fact? Here we go. My prop. I'm wearing a red hat. Is that a fact? Chocolate is delicious. Is that a fact? Honesty is the best policy. Is that a fact? What is a fact really? And is there really such a thing as an alternative fact? These questions have what ultimately will be amazingly reasonable answers and explanations. But I don't think we can get to it, and we won't even try to get to it in this one video. So to get the ball rolling, I need to warn you that as we proceed in this conversation, this little dialogue with each other, it's frustrating. It's not easy to figure this out and resolve it. But working our way through our own frustrations on the topic, we will end up with increased peace of mind, greater harmony, less stress, and a new understanding of reality. Is that a fact? I want to prove the existence of gremlins. Proof is very important when it comes to facts, to knowing what a fact is. How can I prove to you that gremlins exist? Here's my proof in this demonstration with this water bottle. I'm going to hold this bottle up and I'm going to let go of it. Now, if there were no gremlins, when I release the bottle, it would just float in the air here. But because there are gremlins, They know when you're about to release something, and they jump out and they drag it down. They pull it down. Here are gremlins in action. Watch this. You'll see the gremlins in action. Won't see the gremlins, but you'll see them in action. Did you see that? I'm letting go of the bottle, and it drops. And the reason why it drops is because the gremlins come and pull it down. Are you now convinced that I have proved to you that there's such a thing as gremlins? Are gremlins a fact? What proof is proof? Here's a little story. Two neighboring towns, adjoining towns, are separated by a river and a bridge over the river. And the citizens of both towns decide that neither town wants to have liars in their towns. So they come up with this plan. They erect a gallows in the middle of the bridge that connects the towns, and they hire a hangman. And the hangman is to question people as they cross from one town to the other and determine whether they are truth tellers or whether they're liars. If they're truth tellers, he lets them go to the other town, lets them cross the bridge. If they're liars, he hangs them. And this goes pretty well. A lot of people he talks to crossing the bridge, he lets go to the other town, and he hangs a few now and then. Until one day, a man stops him at the middle of the bridge and says to the hangman, "You are going to hang me." What should the hangman do? What can the hangman do? So with our list of questions, with the demonstration of gremlins, with the question of the dilemma of to hang or not to hang a person, the particular person in the story, we begin our exploration of, is that a fact? You can tell me your thoughts on this. Let me know if you're interested in going further and delving into this topic by sending me an email, steve@worldlaughtertour.com. And when I get a sense of the amount of interest that there may be, we'll continue on this journey. And you'll look for more videos that start with the psychology applied to life and work. Is that a fact? And when you work through this and you get this peace of mind and life is more harmonious for you, you will have answers that will last you a lifetime. Just saying. Is that a fact? Let me hear from you.